Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Prabhu. I'll be back in just in 2 minutes. 2-3 minutes I'll be back, Prabhu.
Okay, Mataji. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Prabhu Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandot Pranam. My cousin brother joined, Ganesh Nayak.
Oh, Hare Krishna Ganesh.
He's very new, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna sir, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Where are you, Prabhuji?
I'm from Udupi.
Which place?
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ ಅವರು. ನಾವು ನನ್ನ ಚಿಕ್ಕಪ್ಪನ ಮಗ.
ಬೆಳ್ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಹಾ, ಪುನಾರ್ ಬೆಳ್ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ. ಹೌದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ.
ಸೊ ಬೆಳ್ಮಣ್ಣ ಒಂದು ಉಡುಪಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್.
ಹೌದು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ?
ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
ಉಡುಪಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಇದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವರು ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ?
ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಬೆಳ್ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಗಣೇಶ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ
ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದು, ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗೋದು ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ. ಅವರು 4 ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ, 4 ಅಲ್ಲ ಗಣೇಶ, ನೀನು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಸೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು
4-5 ಅಂತ.
4-5, ಹೌದು, 5 ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಫ್ರೈಡೆ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಗೀತಾ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ನಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಸರ್. ಇದು
ಅಲ್ಲ, ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲನಾ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೀತಾ ಕೋರ್ಸ್?
ನಾನಂದ್ರೆ ಅವತ್ತು ಮುಂದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬಿಸಿ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ.
ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಓಕೆ.
13th ಇಂದ. ಸೊ ಡೈಲಿ ಸಂಜೆ 7 ಗಂಟೆಯಿಂದ 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು ಊರಲ್ಲಿ?
ನಾನು ಉಡುಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಉಡುಪಿಯಲ್ಲ?
ಬಜಾಜ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್.
ಹೌದು,
ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. ನಾವು ಈಶೋಪನಿಷತ್ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅಭಿಷೇಕ್. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, you are back Mataji. Yeah.
Yes Prabhu.
So yesterday Ganesh Prabhu ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡ?
ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವರು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಪ್ರಭು.
ಓಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡದವರೇ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಭಿಷೇಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡನೇ, ಮತ್ತೆ
ಪುಷ್ಪ ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಕನ್ನಡ,
ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಶೋ ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ತುಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಕನ್ನಡ ಅವರೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಶೋಪನಿಷತ್ತು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ಇದು ಬುಕ್.
ಅವನಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಕಳ್ಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಗಣೇಶ?
ಹೌದು
ಹೌದು.
PDF ಕಳ್ಸಿದೀರಾ ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ?
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ, ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಕಳ್ಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ನಮಗೂ ಕಳ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಹಾಗೆ.
ಅಂತ ಇದಾ ಬೇಕಾ?
ಹೇಗೆ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಓದೋಣ ಬಿಡಿ, ಅಲ್ಲ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ, ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಳ್ಸಿದ ಅವನಿಗೆ.
ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಲಿತೀರಾ? ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು.
ಓದೋಣ.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್.
ಸೊ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎನಿವೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಕನ್ವಿನಿಯೆಂಟು ಹಾಗೆ. ನನಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟನೇ. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ.
Everybody knows English.
Yes, Mataji. So Mataji, Prabha Mataji, you can chant the verse, Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. ಇದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಓಕೆ. ಕುರುವನ್ ಏವ ಕರ್ಮಾಣಿ ಜಿಜೀವಿಸ್. 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ, ನಾನು ಬರ್ತಕೊಂಡಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಕುರುವನ್ ಏವ ಕರ್ಮಾಣಿ ಜಿಜೀವಿಸೇತ್ ಸತಂ ಸಮಃ ಏವ ತ್ವಯಿ ಅನ್ಯ ಇಹ ಅಸ್ತಿ ನ ಕರ್ಮ ಲಿಪ್ಯತೆ ನರಃ.
Word by word meaning. Kurvan, doing continuously. Eva, iha, during the span of life. Karmani, jiji vishet. One should desire to live. Satam, 100. Samaha, years. Evam, twayi, unto you. Na, no. Anyatha, itaha, from this path. Asti, there is. Na, not. Karma, lipyate, can be bound. Nare, unto a man. Translation. Yes, Ganesh Prabhu, Motira, you can read the translation.
One may aspire to live for hundreds of years if he continuously goes on working in that way, for that sort of work will not bind him to the law of karma. There is no alternative to this way for a man.
Yes, Vrinda Mataji, you can start the purport, then maybe after paragraph we can.
Purport. No one wants to die. Everyone wants to live as long as he can drag on. This tendency is visible not only individually but also collectively in the community, society, and nation. There's a hard struggle for life by all kinds of living entities, and the Vedas say that this is quite natural. The living being is eternal by nature, but due to his bondage in material existence, he has to change his body over and over. This process is called transmigration of the soul, or karma bandhana, or bondage by one's work. The living entity has to work for his livelihood because this is the law of material nature, and if he does not act according to his prescribed duties, he transgresses the law of nature and binds himself more and more to the cycle of birth and death in many species of life.
Yes, Mother, you can continue one more paragraph.
Okay. Well, other forms of life are also subject to the cycle of birth and death, but when the living entity attains a human life, he gets a chance to get it free from the chains of karma. Karma, akarma, and vikarma are very clearly described in the Bhagavad Gita. Actions that are performed in terms of one's prescribed duties, as mentioned in the revealed scriptures, are called karma. Actions that free one from the cycle of birth and death are called akarma. And actions that are performed through the misuse of one's freedom and that direct one to the lower form of life are called vikarma. Of these types of action, that one which frees from the bondage to karma is preferred by intelligent men. Ordinary men wish to perform good work in order to be recognized and achieve some higher status of life in this world or in heaven. But more advanced men want to be free altogether from the actions and reactions of work. Intelligent men well know that both good and bad work equally bind one to the material miseries. Consequently, they seek that work which frees from from the reactions of the both good work and bad work. Such liberating work is described here in the pages of Ishopanishad.
Yes, Mataji, we can discuss.
Yes, Prabhu.
We can discuss. So one may aspire to live for hundreds of years.
Yes.
It continuously goes on working in that way. In that way, for that sort of work, will not bind him to the law of karma. There is no alternative to this way for man. So previous verse, the Lord said, Isha Vasim Idam Sarvam. So you may understand that there is Isha, there is controller, the supreme God, who is the controller. And he is owner of everything what we see. We are seeing two things in this world, one living things, one dead things. So he is the proprietor of both. We are seeing so many human beings, so many plants, so many animals, birds, they are all living. And we are seeing so many mountains, earth, water, air, fire, planet, so many. All these are non-living. So all of them, it belongs to Isha. Yatkincha jagatyam jagat. And then when he is the owner, what about me? So I am also belonging to him. So he is my proprietor also. Krishna, God, is my owner also. So tena tyaktena bhujita. So knowing that he is the proprietor, I only take what he gives me. Krishna gives. So we are all part and parcel of Krishna. We are all children of Krishna. So as children, I have natural right to enjoy father's property, mother's property. So being children of Krishna, we have a right to enjoy this world. But what is given to us, depending upon our capacity, depending upon our status, depending on our living, Krishna gives to everybody. So we should be happy with that. Tena tyaktena bunjita magrida kasya siddhanam. We should not encroach on others. Like a father or mother, they will give property for every child. Then if the child says, no, I am not satisfied with this, I want more property. You cannot say. Father and mother are giving. They know to whom to give how much. Previously, Vedic custom was, I think, women and men. Generally, it is said the property, just telling that point, property is to be given to the men. Vedic times. So whatever the property the parents have, that will be given to the man. And women, not that they are not given anything. At time of marriage, they will be given whatever to be given for the woman. The girl, things are given. Like we hear when Devaki is married, his father Devaka, he gave so much dowry for to Vasudeva that it is like so many jewelry, so much gold, so many animals. So whatever to be given for the girl will be given at the time of marriage. Not that again they have to claim the property for them to share. No, it is also given. When they go to the husband's house, it is given.
It's called as Stridhan, Prabhu. In the Hindu law, it is called as Stridhan. It is called as Stridhan.
Stridhan. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, Stridhan. Yes.
In fact, it is said to get married a girl is very, very great responsibility of the father and mother. Yes. Suppose my father, the boy doesn't get married, that's okay. They can live anyway. That's not a problem. But girl means, Vedic culture means they have to get married. So they will find some suitable boy and get them married. That was a great response. It's called Kanya Dai. It's like a debt which the father has to do. But anyway, it's off the point. Point was they were given in a different way. The boys were given in a different way. But everybody is given. And maybe sometimes father may see some child is very helpless. He may give a little more. And some child is okay, comfortable, fine. He may give him a little less. But whatever the father gives, one has to take. That is a good thing. Similarly, Krishna, the Supreme Lord Isha, he has given us, he has given human beings some things, he has given animals some things. So we should be satisfied with that. Not that only the earth belongs to humans and we can do anything. We can use all the nature. Nature is made for us. Like some scriptures, they say, no problem. All the living entities are made for humans. They are made as food for the human beings. Their religion is like that. No, we heard just last shloka, nice explanation, that human beings, he has certain food. The animals have certain food. Like tigers, they have certain food. Then cows, they have certain food. The monkeys, they have certain food. So they are eating as per their God-given tendency. Similarly, human being is also given certain kinds of food. We have to eat nice sattvic foods, fruits, vegetables, milk. Milk. Milk is such a natural miracle food that a cow is producing excess, more than what it is required for its calf. The calf doesn't need to drink 10-liter milk, 20-liter milk. It is actually for human beings. Krishna has made in such a way that the cow will eat grass, the cow will eat straw, and it will give milk. Can we manufacture any industry wherein we give grass, we give milk, and in the machine milk will come out? We cannot make a machine like that. Krishna has created the cow, such a gomata, we say. So it is a made by the Lord, the arrangement, and it is given for human beings. We can consume this milk. But if we say, no, 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 the cow milk is so powerful, so let me eat cow flesh, go mamsa. No, that is not for a human being. It's a great thing. So the actual way of taking the animal fat is from the cow's milk. We need for our health. We definitely need the fat resources, but take it from the way the Lord has created. Take it from the cow as a milk. So and allow it to live. Why we have to kill the cow? So that is when we understand the cow also has a right to live. The dogs also have a right to live. All the nature has a right to live. Even human beings, we have a right to live. So we take only what is needed for us, and we be satisfied. We be happy with that. So this shloka is telling if we can have that understanding, moment to moment, the whole we can cultivate our personality like that. Then one can live for hundreds of years. One may aspire to live for hundreds of years if he continuously goes on working in that. It's very difficult. We may say this, but again, we feel I want more. I'm not satisfied with what I have. So it's a human tendency, human mistake, human frailty. But anyway, we should cultivate slowly. We also aspire to come to this platform of consciousness. Yes, everything belongs to Krishna, and nothing belongs to me. And I also have a right to enjoy whatever Krishna has given to me, so and not take another's. So slowly we can aspire to come to that consciousness, to that understanding. So our great acharyas, saints, they are completely fixed in that understanding. So they are happy. They are called Atma Rama. They are not grumbling. They are not shochati kankshati. Our problem in the material world is we always want something which we don't have. We are feeling when I will get it, how I will get it, kankshati, hankering. And sometimes I lose certain thing, then I'll become shochati. Oh, I lost it. Oh, I lost it. Oh, I lost it. That is our material disease. But we have to be satisfied. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na shochati na kankshati sama sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhakti labate param. So Krishna says when we will get his bhakti, when we actually understand that I am Brahmasmi, I am Atma, I am not the body. Because today, unfortunately, I am thinking I am the body. So I am thinking what will satisfy the body is mine. But actually, I have to understand the reality. The real fact is I am a person living within the body. I am not this body. Body is a imprisonment for me. Just like uh, uh, when we go to a jail, they will, if suppose somebody is a very great prisoner, very big prisoner, they may put some chains and all over it. They will bind him very strongly. Like that, actually, this body, this mind, everything is a binding for the soul. The soul is Satchid Ananda. But today, the body is Achit, Asat, Nirananda. It is not Sat. Actually, I am eternal, Atma. I have no death, I have no birth. But because I am stuck up in this body, I have to die. We don't want to die. We see somebody's death, we become surprised. Why we have to be surprised? We are seeing so many people dying, everybody dying, but still we feel we don't want to die. We go to the doctor, we say, doctor, kindly, I am ready to spend so much extra money. Give me something, some extra medicine, some special medicine so that I can live. Nobody wants to die. So why that feeling that I don't want to die? Because Atma has no death. But today, Atma is placed in a body which will die, which has to die. Nobody can stop. So that is Sat and Chit. We are now ignorant. We don't have knowledge. But Atma originally has complete knowledge. Sat Chit. And Ananda. Now we don't have Ananda. Now coronavirus has come. So much tension is there. Anxiety is there. What happened? What will happen? What will happen? But originally, Atma means Ananda. Because this Atma is part and parcel of Krishna. Mamaiva amsha jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha. Mana shashnani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. being part and parcel of Krishna, the Atma is like Krishna, Sachidananda. Of course, it's a particle and Krishna is a complete whole, like a part of water and a ocean water, a small sun particle and the sun. The difference is there, Krishna and us. But still, as he is Sachidananda, we are also Sachidananda. But what to do? We are in a bad position. We have to make a good, make best use of a bad bargain. So here it is said, if suppose one can live in that consciousness, he can live for hundreds of years. One may aspire to live for hundreds of years if he continuously goes on working in that way. Why? That sort of work will not bind him to the law of karma. Because the problem is in this world, we are bound by this law of karma. Action and reaction are equal and opposite. Some physical law we have from Newton. But similarly, our activities, we create either a good result or a bad result. What we call punya karma or a papa karma. So we do punya karma. We suppose we help somebody, we open some hospital, we open some anath ashram. So many we open or we help such people. We do a good work. Then we will get the punya. And then we do bad work. We trouble somebody, we kill somebody. Then we get the papa. That is papa karma. Punya karma, papa karma. But both are binding. That sort of work will not bind. So Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita there is karma, there is vikarma and akarma. Karma means karma. You do some good thing. Vikarma means you do something which will give a bad reaction. Then akarma means you do something which has no reaction. Yes, Mataji, Prabha Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
You can explain why we have to do akarma, why not punya karma? Punya karma we can do. What is the wrong there?
Yes, Prabhuji, Punya Karma will bring back us to this material world again. Because it has got, and we will have to go in the cycle of birth and death again and again.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
And so we have to do vikarma, isn't it?
No, we should do akarma.
Akarma, sorry, akarma. Yeah, sorry, akarma, not vikarma. Yeah.
So suppose I help somebody in this life.
Yes.
I will give some 1,000 rupees donation.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So next life, I will take birth. That person will give me another 1,000. That 1,000 rupees I'll get back. So next life I have to take birth to get that punya, to get money back. Because this life I gave that. So next life Krishna will arrange. I don't know where I'll take birth, but wherever I take birth, next life I will get back that punya. Or suppose this life I cheated somebody, some 10,000 rupees I cheated. So it became a vikarma. So next life I will take birth and I will, this time I cheated him. Next life he will cheat me. So I have to take birth. I have to take birth. So this is karma and vikarma. Karma and vikarma is like one after another. You do some good activity, you get a karma. You do some bad activity, you get another karma. It's another account. So there are 3 bank accounts. One is karma account, that is punya. Either you can put it both together or separately. Punya karma is good one bank account. Papa karma is another bank account. So it will come back. It will not leave you. Wherever we are, it will come back to us. So to enjoy that or to suffer that, we have to take birth.
Punya is more dangerous than Papa, no, Prabhu?
Yes, Rohan. Why?
Because if you do Punya, that is the same example, giving somebody money. In the next life, I will be put in a situation where I need money from somebody else. So in this life, being very stylish, I give somebody money. Next life, I'll become a poor guy to take money. It's better to do Papa, stealing some. If I steal someone's money in the next life, at least I'll be rich so that someone else steals my money.
It's better to do Papa.
I feel. Compared to Punya, Papa is better, I feel.
No. Both are bad only.
Both are bad.
Papa, then
yeah, both are bad, but materialistically speaking, Papa would be better because if I steal money, next life I'll be put in a rich position so that my money can be stolen.
Okay, but then after that, when your money go, you'll become poor, and then you will blame Krishna for that. You will say to God, "What is this? I am such a nice person, and you have made this person cheat me," and you will become non-believer. You become atheist. So, if you can accept nicely when you suffer for the punya, okay, Krishna, thank you. Now I have got corona. It's your mercy because I have previous life so much Papa I had done, so I got corona now. So if you accept like that, that is wonderful. But if you think in another way, what is this? I am such a nice person, and God is so bad, and He is giving me corona. So it should not be like that. Correct?
Just
Yeah.
making a comparison.
Yeah. It's how you think. So if you can think in a good way, if you can thank Krishna even for a papa, then it is good. Then it is okay. Correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that is also correct, because if you do punya and you get back and you become more and more rich, more and more strong, more and more powerful, you'll become proud. You will say, who is this God? Who is this Krishna? I don't believe in God. I don't believe in Krishna. I believe in my hard work. I believe in my capacity. I worked, I achieved, I became perfect in this life. Who is this God? Why we need God? Why people go to God, to temple to worship God? I am the person who achieved everything. So believe in yourself, believe in your capacity. That is also correct. What you told there, Rohan, that is correct. So better, whatever, punya.
That is basically communist ideology.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Abhishek. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Abhishek.
Yes, I was telling. Hello, Hare
Yeah,
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Tell me.
Yeah, means like it is basically a communist ideology. Like they don't believe in God. Means like we all have to work for our
Our,
end. Means like if we want money, if we want bread, so we have to work. God will give nothing to us. It's like that. It's their ideology.
yeah.
They reject all the religion.
Yes, yes, yes. But Prabhupada is saying anyway, here, the living entity has to work for his livelihood. You see here, the living entity has to work for his livelihood, because that is the law of material nature. And if he does not act according to his prescribed duties, he transgresses the laws of material nature and binds himself more and more to cycle of birth and death in many species. So in this world, we have to work, not that we sleep. We say, oh, Krishna will do everything for me. I don't have to work. Whatever will come to me. No, we will not become idle parasite like that. But how much we should work, Krishna will guide us how much we should work. We should not do Ugra Karma. Ugra Karma means work 15 hours, 20 hours. We will not do. We will do 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours for body, 8 hours for mind. We will divide. So accordingly, we will work. Yes, work has to be done. But how much to work? And what kind of work we have to do? We should not do karma. We should not do vikarma. We should do akarma. Karma, akarma, and vikarma are clearly described in the Bhagavad Gita. So what is vikarma? Who will explain? Rohan?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So akarma is something that is of a completely different dimension, because when you're doing, let's say, papa, you're giving pain to somebody. When you're doing punya, you're giving some physically you're trying to make someone feel better. But akarma is not in this plane. It is not targeted at somebody in this world. It is targeted directly at the Lord. You're serving the Lord. So it's like a rope that you put up and trying to pull yourself up by mercy of the Lord. So akarma is service to the Lord and not your fellow men.
Yeah. 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 So akarma is service to the Lord. So the
Yes.
service to, by that you will get freedom. You are not accountable. Just like example, any example for that in the ordinary sense to understand akarma.
Chanting.
Yes, Rohan.
Okay, if I cook a meal for a couple of poor people, that you can call it as punya.
Yes.
If I steal somebody's
Give another. Yes.
go to somebody's field and steal his crops and come here, cook it for myself and eat, that is again papa.
Yes.
But if I do some work and out of that I earn some money, then that money I use to cook some beautiful prasadam and offer it to the Lord, and then maybe I distribute it among the community. That is definitely akarma.
Akarma, yes.
That is nice
Yes.
example.
Very nice.
Abhishek, you understood?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You are a little inaudible. Tell me, Abhishek.
Hello. Yes, I understood, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So you prepare for
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji.
karma is when you prepare the food and you give it to somebody apart from you. That is punya, karma. And suppose you steal from somebody food, that is vikarma. And then other thing is you work, you earn the money, and then you use it to prepare something nice for the Lord, naivedyam for the Lord. You offer to Krishna, then give this prasada to other person. So that becomes akarma.
Akarma.
So it's not only no reaction, because if you are offering to Krishna, Krishna is the original person, he's the owner of this universe. So when everything you give it back to him, you have no karma. Only when you act on your own account in this world, there is karma and vikarma. Karma and vikarma is when you act on your own account. What is for me? But when you act for the Lord's pleasure, because He is the proprietor, there is no karma. And in this case, because you are cooking the food and your whole consciousness is let Krishna eat. Krishna is so kind. He has given me some money. He has given me some capacity. So let me offer this to Krishna. Let him enjoy this naivedya. So you make nice some sort of masala dosa you make and you offer to Krishna. Then you will say no. You can take little prasadam because you are also Krishna's son. But then you will think, why not me? Why only I should eat? Why not others also should eat? So you give that prasadam to others, your own friends, your relatives. So that becomes akarma, because not only you are benefited, Krishna has accepted your food, and Krishna is happy. Krishna says, "Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadam ashnami uparatam bhakti uparatam." So tadam ashnami. So Krishna says, uh, if you offer me even a fruit, a flower, a water, I will accept it. Only thing is, if you offer with bhakti. So Krishna does not need anything from us. Everything is Krishna's. But we offer our love, we offer our bhakti, devotion to Krishna. He will accept that. So when he eats that food becomes spiritualized. It's not ordinary food. It's prasada. We say prasada means people they will take it even though it's fallen on the ground. They don't mind. Ordinary food, people will okay leave it. But prasada means even fallen on the ground, they will just clean it and eat it. Or sometimes prasada is so old. Oh, it is some 10-day old, 20-day old, 1 month old. From Udupi, we got some prasada, or some temple, we got prasada. They don't mind. Oh, it is Lord's prasada. So it is there is mercy. So we eat that. So we don't, not only we get benefited by eating prasada, but when you distribute prasada to others, we also, it is more pleasing to Krishna. Krishna wants every one of us to eat his prasada and to take his mercy. Krishna wants every one of us to come under this shelter. Yes, Rohan.
Three things, Prabhu.
Yes,
Karma
ma'am.
means good, vikarma bad, akarma means transcendental, isn't it? In simple
Aka-
ways, if we can say, good, bad, and transcendental. Karma means good,
Hmm.
vikarma means bad,
Hmm.
akarma means transcendental, we can say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Karma means hidden bad.
Yes, Rohan.
Yes,
Karma is hidden bad, looks good, but is actually bad.
yes, looks good, of course.
You have any story for that? Krishna book? Anybody can say, Prabha Mataji? Why karma is bad? Good karma, punya is bad. You know
There are
story of
so
Nriga?
many, Prabhu. Yes.
Sorry, Prabhuji. Hare
You
Krishna.
you story of the Nriga Maharaj, King Nriga?
Duriga Maharaj.
Draga, no, Prabhuji. I have not read completely, Prabhuji.
Okay, Mataji. Who knows that story?
Nirga.
Nriga. I think Rupa Mataji will know.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
You can tell us, Mataji, briefly that story of King Nriga.
Yeah, Prabhuji. This king name is Nega. Actually, every day, I don't remember the number of cows he will give for Brahmins.
Oh, that story.
He will donate.
Yeah, I remember now.
One cow by accident, no, it comes back again to the courtyard of the king. Then again, next day, he will donate to another Brahmin.
Yes, Mataji.
So no, again, then the Brahmana, before day, the Brahmana comes and he'll fight with the king, and then I think he'll give I don't remember after that what happens.
Yes, what happens is, first of all, Nriga has given the Godana to one Brahmana. So happens the same cow comes back to his Goshala. And next he gives the same cow to one
Another
Brahmana.
Yes, another Brahman.
Yeah, both the Brahmanas come back to Nriga Maharaj and say, see, you have given us this dana. It is our property. It is by dharma. It's a dharma dana. So now how it is that you have done this mistake? So they are fighting. It is mine. It is mine. Both of them start fighting. It is my, because it is said, Brahmana, if suppose something charity is given to him, then it is his property. You cannot take it back. It's a sin to take it back. And the Brahmana also in the Vedic times did not want more. Whatever is given, they are satisfied. So in the Nriga Maharaj understands somewhere something wrong has happened. So he begs forgiveness from both of them, both the Brahmanas. And he tells them, you kindly accept 1,000 cows instead of that one cow. Because one cow has caused the problem between you Brahmanas. You don't fight. Both of you, I will give you thousand Brahmanas, thousand cows. But they said, we are not after Godana. We are happy with our living. But because you had already given the cow to us, it is our dharma to take care of that cow. We don't want 1,000 cows instead of one cow. And both of them, they did not agree to the Nriga and they went away. So it is said when Riga died, he went to Yamaraj. So Yamaraj, Chitragupta has the accounts. So he said to Nriga Maharaj, you have so much punya that we cannot imagine. It is said Nriga Maharaj was daily giving lakhs of cows. That is in Vedic times, previous times. He was so charitable and he was so capable, so religious. But this was only one mistake in his life. The whole life he has given Godana. But there was one mistake wherein the same cow, two Brahmanas are fighting for. So because of that, Yamaraj said, what do you want to get first? You want to get the punya first, the punya bank account you want to enjoy, or Papa bank account you want to enjoy? But it is said, Nriga Maharaj, he thought, let me first suffer for what I have done. So when he said, I will suffer for my Papa, immediately he became a lizard. So that is the King Nriga, who was such a, Nriga comes in the Ishwaku Vamsha, the same Vamsha Lord Ramachandra has come. So Surya Vamsha. So he's such a great, powerful Rajarshi. But small mistake, he becomes a lizard. And that lizard was there in a big well, which in Krishna Avatara, when Krishna came 5,000 years back, Krishna relieved him, the Nriga. Yes. The pastime, I think the devotees know the pastime. How Krishna goes there and before Krishna, there are Krishna's children, the Samba and all of them, they go. They see one big lizard is stuck up in the well. It is helpless. They try with all their might to rescue the lizard, but they are not successful. Then they come back to Krishna in Dwaraka and they say, this is what we saw when we went for picnic in the outside, in the forest. We saw some lizard badly stuck up in the well and we could not relieve it. Krishna knows everything. So he goes to that place. He just puts his left hand into the well and Krishna's hand can expand whatever it can do, magic. And the lizard comes out of the well and it becomes a beautiful devata. That is the King Nriga. Then Krishna asks him, kindly explain your whole story, who you are. You look so wonderful, so great. Why you are become like a lizard like this? So that is. So the point is, King Nriga did a lot of punya. It is beyond our dreams, beyond our imagination. But he had one papa. But for one papa, he had to become a lizard. And we know lizard life is not a happy life. Lizard, big lizard, stuck up in the well. It is not a happy life. So as Rohan, everybody was saying, the punya is like this. Punya in this world is dangerous. In a sense, you might have done so many punya, but always a possibility that you do papa. So it is so made that you keep doing punya. You become mad after doing punya. But you are mad after doing punya, the nature is that you will also do some papa somewhere. Nobody can say in this world that I will do only punya. It's not possible. One has to do some papa. And the moment he does some papa, he's punished for that. Even though he may be having done a big punya. It is not like if you have 100 rupees punya and papa is like minus 20 rupees, it will get cancelled. 100 minus 20 is equal to 80 rupees. No, it is not like that. For the punya 100 rupees, you will enjoy that 100. And for the papa 20 rupees, you will suffer that papa. Just like we get disease now. We have to suffer. We get some relationship problems. We have to suffer. You cannot say, I did punya, so this relationship problem should not happen. This financial problem should not happen. It is not like that. The punya you have done, you will enjoy for that. The papa you have done, you will suffer for it. So an intelligent person thinks, so why I have to do punya? I have to do akarma. I have to do something which will please Krishna. So if you do it in that motive, in that understanding, if you give dana, doesn't matter. If you do a good activity, but you do it thinking of Krishna, you do it bringing Krishna in the center. So without Krishna, if you think, I will help somebody, I will do good, I will open hospital, I will do this, so you will get affected by the punya. But if you think, okay, Krishna has given me something, and let that person be helped to help him come to Krishna consciousness. Just like we give some prasadam, we say, they just not give some food. Just giving some food is no use. People give food, they give sometimes non-veg. So what is the use? You give somebody some food and they make non-veg and they eat. You are helping him in papa. So instead of that, give him some prasad. So anyway, whatever you do, help, you connect it with Krishna, then it becomes karma. So it's a thing we have to learn in this life. Whatever we do, we should do it as a akarma. Yat karoshi, yad ashnasi. What is the shloka? Yes, Mataji, somebody can say. Rupa Mataji, you know the verse?
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Yat karo.
Shri yadasnasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurusu madarpanam.
Yes. So Krishna says, whatever you do, yat karoshi, yat juhoshi, whatever austerities you do, yat ashnasi, whatever you eat, yat tapasyasi, whatever austerity. Yeah. Juhoshi means, I think, worship, whatever. Yeah. Yat karoshi, yat juhoshi, yat ashnashi, dadasi, whatever you give as charity. Yat tapasyasi kaunteya, whatever austere things you do, tapasya. Tat kurushva madarpanam. Krishna says, you do it after offering to me. Yagnarte karma, yagnarte कर्मण्य लोकोयम कर्म बंधना यज्ञार्थे कर्मणो अन्यत्र लोकोयम कर्म बंधना. So whatever we do karma, it has to be done for yagna. Krishna's Vishnu's another name is yagna. In the Vishnu Sahasranama, yagna, yagnapati is the name of Vishnu. So whatever you do in life, whatever activity karma you do it for yagna. Yagnarthe karmano anyatra loko ayam karma bandhana. Anyatra, if you do anyatra, it will be karma bandhana. It will become bound up in the cycle. What is the cycle? Cycle of birth and death. We don't know whether next life I will again take birth as a human being, or I will become a dog, or I will become a cat, or I will become a plant. It is not in my hands. Like Nriga Maharaj was such a great soul, great king, but he also had to become a lizard. So what about me? We hear the story of Bharat Maharaj. Bharat Maharaj was such a great personality. He at a young age, he gave up everything, went for tapasya in the forest. But still, he got affected by affection to a small deer. And next life, he became a deer. Bharat Maharaj. So many instances we hear. So nothing is guaranteed. Next life, where we will be. So this karma, vikarma, it's a very, very intricate thing. Very, very. But it's a science. Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasha. Or prakriti, it is going on. Karmana daiva netrena jantor deha upapattaye. By our karma and by the influence of daiva netrena, destiny, jantor deha upapattaye. We get our next body. It is not that I will decide next life, I will take birth in America. Next birth, I will take birth as a son of or grandson of Trump. I don't have any choice. And or I cannot say, next life I will become a child of a dog in the road now, what I see today. I don't know. I have no. It is all not by my choice. I'm forced by my karma. I'm forced by my karma. Hare Krishna Chidanand Prabhu. I think Chidanand is in the office, I think.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Mataji, we were thinking today we will close early by 4, maybe another 10 minutes, because this Gita, that course thing is coming. So Prabhuji is wanting some help from all of us. So what is happening? A lot of registrations are coming. We already got some 1,500 registrations.
Oh, Hari, whoa.
Yeah. So we did. Yeah, Prabhuji started it. Now it is like we have to manage them. Otherwise, things will be confusion. They have to be properly kept in different groups. So that I am trying to do. I have some devotees with me here. So assigning each one a particular group, depending on the language, depending on their age, depending on, even we are trying, if it is possible, Matajis and Prabhujis. We are trying to divide like that. Otherwise, we will try to merge them. So we are giving each separate code for everybody, with a different language, different, and some people want different time also. 75-80% have asked for 7 to 8, but there are people who want other timings. So we are trying to work that out also. If it is possible, we can have in other sessions in another time. Yeah. And now I think Telugu, Shri Rupa Mataji and Chidanand Prabhu are helping us in Telugu. They have also joined us. Yeah. We'll see how it develops. I think Shri,
Prabhu, will it be on Zoom only?
Zoom only. And I think Prabhu is, yesterday they had some meeting. They were suggesting that we can have one ID, so many things. Otherwise, it will be from different places they are doing programs. There will be some confusion.
Okay.
Prabhu is working on that. And they're making a proper presentations because we just have 1 hour, one session, one chapter. So they're making some interesting PPTs, interesting videos for that. So yeah, the devotee, the people will be able to take the message nicely, rightly. 1 hour is a short time, but it's not short in that sense. We get so much time to give the message, every day, they are there. Yes, Hare Krishna. Prabhu, you wanted to say something, anything?
No, not at all, sir.
Yeah. Any questions, any doubts you wanted to just clarify?
No, sir.
No, it's okay. Okay, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
As we keep hearing the whole thing slowly, we will understand the full picture. It's like a dots now in the beginning. So we keep putting the dots, then slowly we make it a whole line. We understand the picture. And already you're also reading Bhagavad Gita. You're reading Bhagavad Gita, Ganesh.
yeah, sir. Yeah, I started.
Many things you'll already know also, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We are just reminding the same thing. It's like because we forget. We know that we are soul, we are Atma, but we forget. So again,
Yeah.
reading it, again hearing it, it reinforces our conviction.
Yeah, it needs some brushes also for memory.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, that Gita course which you are starting, is it for beginners? Will it be helpful?
Yeah, everybody, Mataji. Yeah,
Everybody.
particularly for beginners. Particularly, it will be nice for beginners because
Okay.
we have to give one chapter every day to them, so they will really be able to take it nice. And beginners, and those of us who know, we will also be able to next present to others. So we will also learn also to present
Yes.
to others. That way, it
Yes.
is nice. For beginners, it will be very nice. For beginners,
Yes.
this child is like that Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna mantra is nice for everybody, for beginner also, for
Experienced also, yes.
for Acharya, Srila Prabhu, they're also chanting. Rupa Goswami, they're also chanting Hare Krishna mantra. We are
Yes.
also chanting Hare Krishna mantra. So Bhagavad Gita is like that. It's for all kinds of people. Nobody is barred.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Saidash.
Can even children join?
Yeah, children are joining. You want to take class for them?
No.
You can take. Saidash can take.
Can I join Prabhuji?
Yeah, you can join. But time, you have to find out the time will be convenient for you or not.
Okay.
You can join. But you know everything.
Yeah, he knows everything.
No, Prabhuji. I don't know.
Yeah. So where we are now?
Uh,
Yeah.
About
the
it.
instructions, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Saidash, you want to read?
Okay.
Yeah, from here, the instructions. Yeah, you can
Okay.
read. Yeah.
The instructions of Sri Upanishad are more elaborately explained in Bhagavad Gita, sometimes called the Gita Upanishad, the cream of all the Upanishads. In Bhagavad Gita 3.916, the personality of Godhead says that one cannot attain the state of Naiskarmaya or Akarma without executing the prescribed duties mentioned in Vedic literature. This literature can regulate the working energy of a human being in such a way that he can gradually realize the authority of Supreme Being. When he realizes the authority of personality of Godhead Vasudeva or Krishna, it is to be understood that he has attained the stage of positive knowledge. In this purified stage, the modes of nature, namely goodness, passion, and ignorance, cannot act, and he is able to work on the basis of Naiskarmaya. Such work does not bind one to the cycle of birth and death. Factually, no one has to do anything more than render devotional service to the Lord. However, in the lower stages of life, cannot immediately abort the activities of devotional service, nor can one completely stop fruitive work. A conditioned soul is accustomed to work for sense gratification for his own selfish interest, immediate or extended. An ordinary man works for his own sense enjoyment. And when this principle of sense enjoyment is extended to include his society, nation, or humanity in general, it assumes various attractive names such as altruism, socialism, communism, nationalism, and humanitarianism. These isms are certainly very attractive form of karma bandhana, karmic bondage. But the Vedic instructions of Sri Upanishad is that if one actually wants to live for anyone of the above isms, he should make them God-centered. There is no harm in becoming a family man or an altruist, a socialist, a communist, a nationalist, or a humanitarian, provided that one executes his activities in relation with Ishavasya, the God-centered conception in Bhagavad Gita 240.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Devaki Nanda. Yes, I have to tell you. I think so. What we have to do? Chodna nahi, jodna hai. So that is what they say. Correct? In Hindi, they say nice. We should not give up anything. Chodna nahi, but we have to connect it. Jodna hai. So like that, it is said there is no harm in becoming a family man. There is no harm in becoming an altruist, socialist, communist, nationalist, or a humanitarian. So nothing is a mistake. But we should know how to execute these activities in relation with Ishavasya, in relation with the Lord, the God-centered conception. So that is the art we have to learn. No need to give up anything. But without Krishna, without God, it is all we saw. Karma, vikarma. Anything. But if we connect it with Krishna, it will become akarma. So I think we will continue tomorrow. Already 4 o'clock. I think we'll stop Mataji today. Prabha Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah,
Oh, if you have time tomorrow, okay, Prabhu. You can postpone it also.
Prabhuji.
If you are too busy.
No. They are working, these people. So little sometimes. Yeah. Just because we were just 2-3 days are there, then we don't want to. Already,
Yes,
I don't.
Prabhuji. Yeah, no problem.
No. I'm not doing anything much, but now that the anxiety is there at the back.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, they will be.
Yeah. So.
Shloka, can I say?
Yeah, tell me. Yeah.
Kurvanevah karmani jivasechatam sama evam tyagi vai nanyate to asti na karma lipyate nare.
Oh, very nice. Thank you, sir. Devaki Nanda. Hare Krishna. Anybody else knows the verse?
Prabhuji, I only learned
Prabhuji.
Ishavasya. Yesterday I was working.
Yeah, you can tell Master.
Ishavasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tektena bhanjita magrat kasya siddhanam.
Yes, Mataji. Then yesterday Brinda Mataji spoke. Abhishek also said yesterday.
Yes, Prabhu. First mantra only. Second one I have not learned.
Yeah.
Ishavasyam idam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat tena tekena bunjita ma gradaha kasya dhanam.
Yes, kasya siddhanam. Yes. This our Devaki Nandan he has learned. Kurvan neveya karmani. Even I don't know. Kurvan neveya karmani jiji vishesh shatam sam evam tvayi nanyate tosti na karma lipyate nare. Maybe tomorrow we can. For tomorrow we can learn this.
Yes, Prabhu.
And Devaki Nandan, you want to learn next one? Mantra 3?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you can tell us tomorrow. Which is Mantra 3? This one.
Asurya namate lokan.
Andena
आनन्देन तमसावृतः तमस्ते प्रत्यभिगच्छन्ति एके च आत्महनुजनः.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah. Yes, Mataji. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः.
नमो नमः.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण.
Prabhupada ki jai.
जय.
Jai.
Jai.